Hi everyone, this is Melissa. I go by Stitching Liz here on YouTube and also over on Instagram. I hope you'll follow me in both places and that you will subscribe to this channel and like and comment on this video. Today we're going to go through my Christmases past. And I'm going to show you my finishes from all the Christmas and winter patterns I've done over the years. So let's get right into it with two recent finishes. This one is actually an FFO. And if you watched my most recent video on my unboxing of Christmas ornaments, you would have seen this. This is a kit from Caton Creations, which is Erin from Steel City Stitchers. She makes these kits to do these ornaments. So this one's the candy cane, and I finished it into the ornament. But I also worked on Thanksgiving, this one, the snow globe with the Christmas tree. This one still needs to be fully finished, but it is finished stitching. They're super quick and fun to do. If you'd like to learn more about these kits, I'll link my video about the ornament kits below. So that's Caton Creations. The next ornament I'm going to show you is from a magazine. This is a kit. It came with the felt frame with the backing and the ribbon and the button. I used my own fabric. I didn't use the provided fabric, but the threads are from the kit. It was a freebie kit that came with either the World of Cross Stitching or Cross Stitcher magazine several years ago, many years ago. So this one is the cat, and there was a couple of designs. So I also did this angel. And again, I used my own fabric for this, but all of their threads. Another one from a magazine that I did from many years ago. This was a kit. It is not fully finished. I don't remember what they gave you to fully finish it. I guess I didn't want to use it. But it's these two bears in their little hats. So sweet. And okay, so now we're going to get into some designers you've heard of. My first one is called, this is Noel by Bendy Stitchy Designs. So it's like a Starbucks cup with the vines and Noel. I don't know if you can see it, but this fabric is sparkly. This is a 14 count. I think it's a Charles Craft Aida, and it's got gold sparkles in it. So it's pretty sparkly in real life. So this one I want to finish into my Stitchy scrapbook this year. So perhaps by the time I do my next wrap-up video, you will see this finished in the Stitchy scrapbook. The next one I'm going to show you is called I Believe in Christmas. This one says I Believe in Love, and this is by Annie Beads Folk Art. This pattern comes with two designs. One is a Santa and one is a snowman. I like this snowman better. It's stitched on, I believe, chalkboard Aida, which is black, but you know, just a little bit dusty black. So I thought this was really cute. This one I like too because you can put this out in the winter. It's not exclusively just Christmas, but it's perfect for Christmas too. You could even use this one around February because it's I Believe in Love and Valentine's Day. So it works for that. The next one I'm going to show you is called Holly Jolly. This is by Luminous Fiber Arts. This is on a 14 count Aida. It's actually a blue. It looks gray in the camera, but it's a blue and white, so it kind of looks like a sky. This one was really fun to stitch. Holly Jolly. And the next three are from the Calendar Girls series that Little House Needleworks did. And so I'm going to show you the three winter ones. So this is December. So she's got her little wreath. This is January. And that cat is so cute. And this is February. So this one, I don't know if you can see, but I did January and February on this like cream colored Aida, but then I switched to this more taupe colored for all of the rest of them because there's a lot of this cream colored DMC called for in these charts at 712. There's a lot of 712 called for, and you really can't see it against this cream fabric. So I wound up back stitching around it so you could see that it was there. But I changed the fabric for the rest of them. I figured it didn't matter that they were different because I wouldn't really ever be showing them all at once. They'd be one at a time for each month. So I didn't think it mattered that I switched the fabrics. Okay, so the next one is, this is Noah's Christmas 4 by Plum Street Samplers. And this is another one that comes with two patterns in the chart. And I chose to do the pandas holding the candy canes. I thought this was so cute. I love bears, and so I thought this was super cute. This fabric is an old Fabrics by LJ fabric when he used to dye. It was called Olive Lines, I think, and the way I remember that is that it has the lines in it. So that is Noah's Christmas. They're all pairs of animals. That's why it's like Noah's Ark. Okay, so the next one is by Core Ibatacore, which is an Italian designer. And so the name of the chart is actually in Italian, but the English translation is Christmas Pin Keeps. And this is the one I did. It comes with, I think, 6 different characters to stitch. And I did this snowman. This was a lot of fun. I did this in July for Christmas in July. Super cute. I don't know if you can hear, but my puppy's here. Do you want to say hi? Come say hi. Say hi to the people. Say Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Okay, so the next one is called Sweet Christmas 1. And this one's the teddy bear with the Starlight Peppermint. And it's on a sparkly blue Aida. You can definitely see that sparkle in the camera, I think. This is by Luminous Fiber Arts. And this chart comes with 3 different animals that are holding something sweet. And there's also a Sweet Christmas 2 with 3 other animals. So there's like a total of 6 animals. Again, I like bears, so I did the bear. I thought this was super cute. This was a fun stitch too. I like stitching Christmas, so I always find it really fun. This one is called Mouse's Christmas Decorating, and it's by Tiny Modernist. So this is not the called for colors. The called for colors are a little bit deeper and darker, but I had gotten a really nice giveaway from Ann P, who is Fiber, Floss, and Fiction on Flosstube. And it came with Classic Colorworks, this red color and this green color. And I decided to use them in this chart. I like the way it came out. It's brighter than the original. I love these mouse charts that Tiny Modernist does. If you like mice, there's two. The thing with Tiny Modernist is that her mouse series is all different holidays. There's also a mouse series by Luminous Fiber Arts, and it's all Christmas and winter. So if you like to do Christmas and winter and you like the mice, go to Luminous Fiber Arts and check it out. But if you like to see one mouse doing all different holidays, try Tiny Modernist. The next one, unfortunately, I don't know the designer on this one. This is a freebie that I found on one designer's blog that I did on Christmas Eve. It took me a couple of hours to do. I chose my own colors. The original Santa is black, but I chose this dark, this is 221, DMC 221. I chose this dark red, and it says Joy. I don't know if it's called Joy. Again, it was a freebie on a designer's blog that I just found accidentally by Googling freebies around Christmas time. And it was a super quick stitch, very primitive, but I like it a lot. Okay, the next one is called Feliz Navidad. I love a good pun. So this one is by Luminous Fiber Arts. And again, another bear. I love the bears. The sheep is so cute. I thought the border with the flowers was really pretty. The outside border was a little tedious to do. It's got a couple of rows to it. But this was really fun. Okay, the next one is a Quirky Quaker. This is Quirky Quaker Reindeer. Look, it's got a little Rudolph nose. So cute. So this is by Darling and Whimsy Designs. If you're not familiar with Quirky Quakers, you should definitely become familiar with them. She does a million of them, and they are so fun to do. This one I also want to finish in my Stitchy scrapbook. So again, you might see this fully finished in my Stitchy scrapbook in my monthly wrap up, because I'm really ready to do this. And then I have this one, Sprinkle Christmas Kindness. This is by Lindy Stitches. This was a freebie that she gave. One year she kind of sent out a little Instagram post that said if you want to receive a card, a Christmas card from her, to let her know. And I let her know I would love to get a Christmas card from her. And on the card came this chart for this pattern. And I did it right away. Super cute. I don't know if it's available to buy. I don't know how you could get your hands on it now. But it was Lindy Stitches, so you could check her website to see if it's there. But that was really cute. This one is called Gingerbread Cottage. This is by Stitching with the Housewives. They usually stitch on black fabric, but I did this one on blue. I just like the way it looked on the blue. One of my favorite things for Christmas holidays is gingerbread men and gingerbread girls. And I just thought this was super cute. So this was fun to do. Didn't take very long either. So let's see, the next one is more wintry. This is Four Seasons Winter by Lizzie Kate. This is done on a vintage country mocha Ada, and this was a lot of white stitching and this was a lot of house stitching. So there was a lot of like full coverage type stitching in this one. It was a lot of stitching. But I like the way it came out, although I think it's so funny. A lot of the Lizzie Kate seasonal ones like this, they have birds in them, and the birds look like gigantic dinosaur birds. Like, look at that bird compared to the house. It's so funny. That bird could totally take out that house. So that's winter. I have also done in the Four Seasons, I've done spring, and I have to do summer and autumn. This is another seasonal one. This is Sheltering Tree Winter. This is by Annie B's Folk Art. This is another one where she did all 4 seasons, and I have actually completed the series. I've done winter, spring, summer, and fall. And they all have a tree that has a heart at the top, and then the tree is in some way reflective of this season. So this one is bare with snow. And they have different animals on either side, and this one is the foxes. So I thought this was really cute. I hope I can put that one out for the winter. This is another seasonal set. This is Winter Wonderland, and the designer is Pedal Pusher. It's a series where there are 2 houses and then seasonal looking trees and things in the sky that reflect the season. And then there's always like a saying. I've done the fall one, which is Autumn Glory, and I've done the spring one, which is Spring Beauty. I still have to do the summer one. But these are really fun to do. They go pretty quickly. These trees, you can't see it, but these trees have a bunch of fractional stitches. And this is Ada, so I was very proud of myself that I did all those fractional stitches on Ada. It's not hard to do, it's just a little bit annoying. So I was proud of myself. And then this one you will see, you'll recognize, I'm sure. This is a Prairie Schooler Santa from 2015. And to all the good night, it says, and it has a teddy bear in the pocket, which is why I did this one. This is done on the 18 count Davos cloth that's called for, and I hated working on this cloth. It was awful. I had to stitch so weird so that the thread wouldn't slip under the fabric. It was very annoying. But I'm really happy with the way it turned out in the end. So he's super cute. I don't think I would ever use this fabric again, but I would definitely, if I found another Prairie Schooler Santa I really liked, I would stitch that. And the next one is called Gathering Holly. This is by Annie B's Folk Art. And there's a series of these. There's Gathering Holly, which is this one, Gathering Strawberries, which I've also done, and Gathering Pumpkins, which I've started this fall, but I haven't finished yet. So Gathering Holly. This one's nice too because even though it's a little Christmassy with the colors, it's still great for staying out all winter. So I kind of like that. And then the next one is really cute. Hot cocoa and cookies with the little gingerbread men in the cups. This is by New York Dreamer Needleworks. And this one was fun to stitch. I really like the font. She used 2 different fonts, one for hot cocoa and one for cookies. I really like them. It was really fun to stitch. So that one's very fun. And then I have this one, Heaven and Nature Sing. This is another one by Pedal Pusher. This fabric I think is Gothic by Picture This Plus. It's an Aida, 16 count. It's dark, but it wasn't impossible to stitch on. It wasn't super hard to stitch on, even though it's so dark. And I really love this with the moose and the squirrel and the white owl, all of those stars and snowflakes. It was very fun to stitch. It was very peaceful to stitch this one. I think because of the sentiment, I felt it was very peaceful. And then finally, my last one that I'm going to show you is my proudest Christmas finish I've ever done. It's fully finished into a canvas, which I've been starting to display on my easel that I've got from Five Below, which I can link the Five Below video for you down below so you can see what I'm talking about there. But it is the 2017 Stitch Along from Tiny Modernist. I did not do this in 2017. I did it over many years, and I just fully finished it into this canvas the other day so I could display it finally. This is an 11 by 14 canvas. So this was, I just kept, the thing about doing this was that I didn't think I could finish this. This is a very big piece for me, for my kind of stitching. And I didn't think that I would ever actually finish it, but I just kept doing one piece at a time. And finally, I got through all of it. I think the mini finishes was motivating to keep going. So I'm very proud of this one. I'm so excited to have it on display in my house for Christmas this year. And those are all of my Christmas finishes. I hope you saw something to inspire you, maybe something you would like to stitch this season. And I hope that you are having a great start to your holidays. It was so good to spend time with you. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye.